Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this. And the Commodores will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Georgia's offense will have the football first. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
31, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Georgia going back to work with another first down. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Using the quick game. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
You got to give this guy credit all season long. He's played well, he's stayed healthy, and he's just executing. With that last throw, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards as we get late in the season.
The Dogs with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it and still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The play action fake. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw again. Unleashes to the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. The Commodores offense will go to work for the first time today. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you play. These linebackers are fast. fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all in the field, Paul.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You've got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
Caught over the middle. It's Dave. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and made. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll move the wide receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's first and goal from the 5. Why not trying to get it in? Into the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. With that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Rides the back on the option to give. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Van. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Looking downfield, it's Flood. Caught in the backfield, it's Dave. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw again. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Commodores are on the move.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to him on the ground. Fighting off the defender. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Puts it out of the air. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. Looking downfield on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. On 2nd and 10, a full wide out set, trips right. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on third. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan State has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Sparty's run out. But this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Spartan Stadium. They're up by 7 over Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. There's plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off play action. Makes the grab on the left. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. They punt it away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. And the Commodores want to move quickly.
And this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet. But this offense still in identity mode.
To the air, it's Flood. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Kick is in the air. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Quick handoff. There he goes. Got enough for the first. That one blocked beautifully as he gets across the 20 to the 21 before he goes out of bounds.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Under fire. And the quarterback goes knocked down back to the 13.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Bulldogs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going. Way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels. They have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Scanning the field, it's Flood. Finds his big tight end. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
From the gun, running back on the move.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Commodores send out the punt unit. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Turning it on. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the back. Back to pass on second down. Oh, what a cut! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. He's got it on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From On the gun, wants to pass. Floats it out in space. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Flood. Quick fire on the slant. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Looking to throw on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Made a defender miss. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
And the Commodores will hustle to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Now they'll run the draw. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Flood. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Commodores will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Hauls it in at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. Ramsey with the stiff arm. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader, and he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. The option look. And the ball is free on the pitch. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? To the air on second down. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming. Trying to find the end zone. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. And the Commodores in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Flood. Here's the pressure. Makes the catch. It's Hall. Got room at the 35. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
The Commodores will line it up on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. Wants to throw again. Got his man.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. and they should punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Safe completion on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. To the air, it's Flood. Bringing the heat. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line. To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Snap in the shotgun. The sure hands, it's Hall. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And that is no good. All points are important, guys, but that one still leaves you with a 3-possession deficit down by 17. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. Got the first down and more. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Commodores headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Looking downfield, it's Flood. Takes the easy one to the back. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hall. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Commodores decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll run play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Georgia sends out the punt team. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Tight end now in motion. Going to the run. It's Day.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Commodores will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Vandy. Fitted in the window for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Michigan State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He lofts one down the sideline. He's good to the right. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Looking downfield on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They're going back to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He'll keep it on the sneak. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the ground with the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the grab close to the logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tighter, cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Gets it out fast. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. The play action fake. Rushes on him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Fielded in the end zone, it's Rhodes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Back to throw, it's Flood. A little release to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Commodores are in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Makes the quick grab. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Runs through the tackle. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Right on the money. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Brings up 2nd down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points and start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The Commodores want to crank the tempo. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Big kick here can claw them ever so closer to that lead, and the crowd trying to rattle this guy.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field.
Set to advance on the football.
Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Finds a tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Oh, better look out. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Reads it, fires complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Got a man in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone over.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
And the Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Flood. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Commodores want to move quickly.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Flood. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Power ahead. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a 1st down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. At the 35, he's open. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Catch in the middle. It's Hall. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Rides the back and leaves it. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Commodores are rolling down the field.
And I know everybody's looking at that clock as it ticks, and we're down a couple of possessions, but nice job getting the first down. But this offense has to stay in hyperspeed, right? Down 2 possessions, got to throw the football, use the sidelines, use the middle of the field, especially as you get close to that 2-minute mark.
Back to throw, it's Flood. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort, tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.